I'm Nancy Berliner from HPE Technical Marketing Engineering. HPE GreenLake Block Storage for AWS is a software-defined storage solution that brings the capabilities of HPE GreenLake for Block Storage built on HPE Alletra Storage MP to AWS. It provides the same enterprise-class features both on-prem and in the public cloud, plus you get seamless data mobility and unified management. HPE's Data Services Cloud Console, or DSCC, is a unified tool that allows you to manage both on-prem and software-defined cloud-based systems from a single pane of glass. My environment already has 3 HPE GreenLake for Block systems, 2 based on HPE Alletra MP hardware, and a third on AWS at the cloud. In this video, I'll show how I can deploy another software-defined system. There are 3 easy setup steps. The first 2 are to link your AWS public cloud account to DSCC and onboard your device to DSCC using the serial number and subscription key that HPE provides. Those 2 steps can be done in any order as long as they're completed before the last step, which is to compose your software-defined system. You need to link your AWS cloud account only once. If it's already been done for a cloud system, you can proceed directly to onboarding your device. But if not, go to the AWS Accounts page in Data Ops Manager. Click the plus sign to add a new account. Provide your AWS account ID and give it the name that will be visible in DSCC. This will register the account with DSCC and will create a cloud formation template that you can upload and execute on your AWS account. The cloud formation template will set up the AWS roles and policies that allow it to communicate with DSCC. So go to the AWS Cloud Formation Service, where you'll create a stack with new resources. Choose the existing template option and upload the template file that you've downloaded from DSCC. The name of the stack in AWS doesn't need to match the AWS account name in DSCC. However, I've made mine match since it's just simpler that way. Then, from this point on, there's nothing to change except to check the acknowledgement box and click Submit. It takes about 3 or 4 minutes for the stack creation to complete, so I've fast-forwarded a bit through that process. Once that's done, come back to DSCC and validate that the linkage has completed properly. Next, you'll need to onboard your device to DSCC using your system serial number and subscription key, which you will have received in an email from HPE. The mechanics of this are exactly the same as for any other system, even those on-prem, and so I'm not going to cover it in detail. If you scan the QR code on the screen, it will take you to a video on HPE support that describes the onboarding process. Then, here in the Devices area in DSCC, just make sure that your serial number appears in the list of devices in your workspace and is assigned to data services and a subscription. Now let's move on to composing your SDS system. Once you onboard your device, it will automatically appear in the Software-Defined Systems area of Data Ops Manager and will be ready to be composed. Select your AWS account plus the region and availability zone you'd like to use. If you've already created an AWS VPC to use for your networking, you can select an existing one. Or if you'd like to create a new one, just input the IP address range you'd like to use, download the CloudFormation template for the VPC, and execute it in your AWS environment. Then go back and select your new VPC from the dropdown. A VPC provides the IP addresses for your system and is also used for replication either between two systems in the cloud or between a cloud and an on-prem system. You will have received a license key file from HPE along with a subscription key, so enter that here along with the name for your new system. And then a contact to receive support communications from HPE. Once you submit all the required information, it takes a few minutes for the compose process to complete, and I fast-forwarded past that part. When it is complete, your system will be visible in Data Ops Manager, and you can immediately start provisioning storage. In the AWS Resources tab for your system, you can view the software-defined topology. DSCC has automatically reserved all the AWS resources for you. 2 EC2 instances complete with their associated EBS storage. And this is also visible in your AWS account when you look at the EC2 instances there. HPE GreenLake Block Storage for AWS is available in the AWS Marketplace, or you can purchase it directly from HPE. And if you'd like to explore its capabilities firsthand before making a commitment, we offer a free no-strings-attached 30-day trial. Thanks for watching. For more information, visit hpe.com/storage.